I would like to introduce you and showing you how Bali Kukul Sisat is processing. Our location at the moment at Jumpai, Bali, Indonesia. We collect the seawater every morning at 6 a.m. to make sure that we get fresh water for all our production. We then sprinkle our collected seawater into black sand, which creates a natural filter that keeps all the amazing nutritional and mineral content. It takes about 7 to 8 hours for black sand to filter our sisat, which rise to the very top of the sand. We then collect our sea salt water and black sand mixture into container, which then go to another filtration process, which take about 3 days to complete. Our next step is to transport our amazing salt into our beautiful commercial glass greenhouse, where it takes 5 to 7 days of soil drying to fully develop our natural and amazing Balinese sea salt. Our popular product at the moment are hollow pyramid and rock sea salt, where those sea salt have been exported to many countries like Japan, USA, Italy, and French. And for local market, Bali Kukul Sisat has been shipped to Jakarta, Surabaya, Bandung, Solo, and Amasing, Kalimantan Island also. We do have Flex Sea Salt, where some healthy cafe and restaurant in Bali looking for the brilliant sea salt. Transfer finishing sea salt ke ruang produksi, di mana harus sesuai dengan BPOM standar. 1. Kita melakukan sieving atau penyediaan. Yang kedua, kita melakukan sortasi untuk memastikan tidak ada foreign material di dalam Bali Kukul Sea Salt.
Picture a place where sun, sea, and sacred tradition meet, where a single drop of seawater is transformed into something magical. Located between two cities, Guérande and Le Croisic in southern Brittany, France, lie the beautiful Marais Salants, or salt marshes. For almost 1,500 years, generations of paludiers, or salters, have harvested sea salt here in the very same way, by hand. Honoring centuries-old traditions, the hard-working craftsmen still use wood rakes to carefully skim the precious salts from the surface of evaporating seawater. In summer, during very strong tide, salt is harvested by drying Atlantic seawater in a series of shallow pools. The paludiers fill their vasières, or reservoirs, by opening gates located on the main canal that is fed by the Atlantic Ocean.
Ici, à grande marée, ça apporte de l'eau. À grande marée aussi, ici et ici. Et quand l'eau se retire, l'eau reste prisonnière de tout ce réseau.
Sun and wind then evaporate the seawater, and the remaining salt is moved around with salt rakes and formed into small pyramids, where it then crystallizes. There's an art to the process, and it is a wonder to watch these artisans at work. The paludiers produce two types of salt. Gros sel marin gris, or coarse gray sea salt, is scraped daily from the bottom of the pools. It is rich in magnesium and trace elements. Less salty than Mediterranean salt, Guérande salt is softer on the palate and richer in flavor. Fleur de sel is the fine white salt skimmed from the surface of the brine. It is known as the crème de la crème. With delicate snow-like crystals and a faint hint of violets, it is a culinary treasure among foodies and chefs. A fine finishing salt that enhances the flavor of any dish. 100% natural, unrefined, and additive-free, Guérande salt is known the world over for its culinary virtues. It was awarded the Label Rouge in 1991 for outstanding quality.
Kandeke iya oke Molokai e kuhome Hale he molele malama o ke oki Ki hoalu o kaniho Kane ke ia o kainalu Molokai e kuhome Hale he molele malama o ke oki Ki hoalu o kaniho Kane ke ia o kainalu Molokai e kuhome Ana ke lahela o pele kunu No i ke kalo Ana e lima E wahine ui Molokai Molokai e kuhome Aloha no uai lako O mai kai e lahu nei
He's barefoot, he's not wearing the boots. He should do it.
Yeah.
But most of them don't like it because they feel more comfortable barefoot. But in some way that's not good for him because the salt burns the skin. He's not wearing gloves either. No gloves, no boots, no sunglasses. Because when you work in places like this, you have the reflection on your face. So through the time, these people can have troubles with cataracts, for example, or red eyes, infections, etc. You can see the way how he's working. He's not going so deep. He's doing it very careful. He will create like a pile. And at the same time, before he did that, he stepped on the salt. And he will do it probably now. He will step on the salt because in some way he's washing. He's going to wash the salt with the water that is inside the pond. See? With a piece of wood. And after he finishes that, he will use a container to filtrate the water. And he will take the salt out from the pond and he will make like little pyramids. Do you see? Next to him, there is one pile. He will make those type of pyramids and then they will put them in sacks and they will transport them to the storage houses. Yeah? A couple of men walking down with the chicha on the right hand. Not so good for them to work on the bottom because then they will have hard time transporting the salt to the top. And they do it through those narrow passages, so they have to make balance a little bit. But they are experts and they know how to do it. They can carry 40 to 50 kilos on the back, bringing the salt from the bottom to the top. These people